Hello, everybody, and welcome back. We now got some Yankees baseball here on the channel. We got the New York Yankees traveling to the 1961 Chicago White Sox. So let's look at the Yankees starting lineup here today, folks. We got leading off playing second, Bobby Richardson. Batting second, playing shortstops, Tony Kubek. Batting third, playing right field's Roger Maris. Batting fourth, playing center field is Mickey Mantle. Batting fifth, playing first base is Bill Skowron. Batting sixth, playing left field is Bob Serve. Batting seventh, behind the plate doing the catching is Elston Howard. Batting eighth, playing third base is Clint Boyer. And on the mound, batting ninth for the New York Yankees is Bill Stafford. And let's take a look here at the hometown Chicago White Sox. Leading off playing shortstop is Luis Aparicio. Batting second, playing second is Nellie Fox. Batting third, playing right field is Wes Covington. Batting fourth, playing first base is Roy Serves. Batting fifth, playing left field is Minnie Mioso. Batting sixth, playing third base is Al Smith. Batting seventh, playing center field is Jim Landis. Batting eighth, doing the catching is Sherm Lore. And on the mound, batting ninth is Billy Pierce for the Chicago White Sox. Let's get this game started, folks. Hey, Tim, Yankee time's right. Let's get down to the field and get her going. And here's the first pitch from Pierce. And Bobby hits that ball in the left field. Mioso's got it. And it's one down here in the first inning for the Yanks. Brings up Tony Kubek now. Here's the pitch to Tony. And that ball is hit down the third. Smith's got it. He fires over to first. And that's a quick 1-2 for the Yanks. That brings up Roger Maris. And he laces that ball in the left field. Keeps the inning alive for his M&M brother, Mick here. M&M boys. See if Mick can do something here with 2 outs with Maris on it first. And he hits that ball to deep left field. Mieso's going back, but makes the catch short of the warning track, and that is it. They leave Roger on at first. We go to the bottom half of the first. Aparicio, Fox, and Covington due up here for the White Sox. Here's the pitch to Luis. And that is hit in the right field. Rogers back. He makes the catch. One down. Nellie Fox is up now. And that's popped up behind the plate. Howard takes off the mask. Makes the catch. That's a quick 1-2 for the White Sox here in the first. Brings up Wes Covington up now. And that is swung on and missed. The first strikeout of the game for Stafford. And that reminds everybody of a Linda Ronstadt, I would think, because that was a blue bayou. That ball had some heat on it, folks. We got Skowron, Serve, and Howard due up here for the Yanks. Here's the pitch to Moose. And that ball is hit down the second. Nellie Fox is up with it. He fires over the serve. One down. Here comes Bob. What can Bob do? That ball is hit down the first base. Roy's up with it. Underhand toss to Billy covering it first. And that's a quick 2 outs for the Yanks here. Comes Mr. Howard. And that's a swing and a miss. He strikes Howard out, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for the Yankees. We get to the bottom of the second. It's 0-0, folks. Serves. Mioso and Smith due up here for the White Sox. Here's the pitch to Roy. And that ball is hit down to short. I'm sorry, hit down to second. Easy play for Bobby. Fires over the bill at first. One down. Here comes Mini Mioso up now. And that is a walk. You don't want to walk him. Here comes Mr. Smith up now with a runner on at first and one out. And he gets a hold of this ball off of Bill. And he drives that ball into the gap in right field. And that's going to score Mini from first. I said you didn't want to walk him. And it's 1-0 White Sox. Smith's in scoring position. Still only one out here. That brings up Jim Landis. And Landis pops that ball in the right center. And that's going to score Smith easy. Mix over, trying to get that ball. Landis is chugging around second. And he's going to make it in there. Slides in safe with a triple, folks. Just like that, the White Sox are up 2-0. Runner on third and only one out. Yanks are going to bring the infield in here. Try to cut the run off. Here's the pitch to Sherman Lohr. And that ball is hit down the short. Quebec fires home. And they get him out at the plate. So Lohr end up at first, but the Yankees get the out at the plate. Brings up Billy Pierce with 2 outs now. Runner on at first. And that ball is hit down the second. He'll go the easy way to Quebec at second for the out. But the White Sox scored 2 and take a 2-0 lead as we go to the top of the third, folks. You got Boyer, Stafford, and Richardson due up here for the Yanks against Pierce. Excuse me, here's the pitch to Boyer. And that ball is hit down the third base. Al Smith bounces that over the first. And he's going to make it down there. Good job by Boyer. He beats the throw that was in the dirt. Brings up Stafford. Stafford's only hitting 500 on the year, folks. We're going to let him swing away. Like I say, not a bad hitting pitcher. We're going to let him swing away instead of bunting here. See if he can do some damage. Here's the pitch to Bill. And he pops that ball up behind the plate. Easy play for Lohr. That'll be the first out here in the third. That brings up Bobby Richardson now. See if Bobby can do something with Boyer on it first on that air. That ball's hit down the third. He'll go to short way to second. Richardson's speed, they're not going to be able to turn to. That's your old 5-4 put out. Brings up Quebec now with Richardson on it first. And that ball's popped up behind the plate. Easy play for Lohr. And that'll end the inning. So the error doesn't cost them. Yankees leave a runner on. We go to the bottom of the third. It's still White Sox 2, Yankees nothing. Got the top of the order due up here for the White Sox. Aparicio, Fox, and Covington. Luis flew out the right field his first time up. And he's going to hit that ball down the short. Quebec up with it. Throws out his counterpart. One down here in the third. Brings up Nelly Fox. That's going to be ball 1 on Nelly. And he lines this one right back to the mound. Stafford's got it. 2 down. Here's Wes Covington up now with 2 outs and nobody on. And that ball's hit in the center field. Mix over in the gap in right field to get it. And that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 goes the White Sox. We go to the top of the fourth. White Sox to Yankees, nothing. We got Maris, Mano, and Scourin due up. Let's see if these big boys can do something here against Pierce. Here's the pitch to Roger. From what's he do here? He gets a single in the center. Gets on for Mick again. Roger on at first, nobody out. Here's Mr. Mickey Mantle. And that's a 2-ball no strike on Mick. Can he take advantage of this batter's count? And he hits that ball back to Pierce. He turns around. He's going to fire down the second. Aparicio covering. They get the lead runner, but Mick makes it down the first. So that's 1 out now for Scourin due up here. Moose is 0 for 1. He grounded out the second his first time up. Let's see if he can do something big here. And he does. I don't know how big, but it's pretty darn good. Singles that in the right field and mixed speed. He's going to make her down the third. He got first and third now with only 1 out. That'll bring up Bob Serve. See if Serve can serve a base hit in here and get Mick in. White Sox with a 2-run lead is going to play back and look for the double play. Bob's sure not fleet of foot, and neither is Moose at second. And it pays off, folks. That ball is hit down to second. Fox is up with it. He fires over to Aparicio, who fires over the first, and that's your 4-6-3 double play. White Sox get out of the inning. Nobody scores. We go to the bottom of the fourth. It's Yankees, nothing. White Sox, 2. Serves. Mioso and Smith due up here for the White Sox. That's going to be a single in the left field. Lead runner on. Not what Bill wants to do here, down by 2. And old Minnie's up. Hard to double him off. But that's exactly what the Yankees do. That ball is hit down to Richardson. He fires over to Quebec, over to Moose. 4-6-3 double play. Barely got Mioso at first, but good job. Nice pivot play down there by the middle infielders. Here's Hal Smith. And he pops that ball up behind the plate. Easy play for Howard. So the Yankees get the double play and go to the top of the fifth. It's still 2-0 White Sox. We got the bottom part of the order due up here in Howard, Boyer, and Stanford. Let's see what old Elston can do. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. He hits that ball down the third. Smith's up with it. He fires across the diamond to get Howard. Brings up Mr. Boyer. He reached on an error his first time up. See what happens now. He hits that ball in the left field. Minnie's out there. He makes the play. That's a quick 2 outs for the Yanks. Stafford help his own cause here and get on. No, he hits that ball down the short. Aparicio's up with it. And 1-2-3 go the Yanks. We go to the bottom of the fifth. Yankees, nothing. White Sox, 2. Landis, Lauren Pierce, the bottom part of the White Sox lineup is due up now. And that ball is hit in the left field. Bob Serve goes over near the line and makes the catch. 1 down. Here's Sherman. He's 0 for 1. Hit into a fielder's choice. And that ball is hit in the right field. Maris, plenty of room out there. That's a quick 2 outs. Brings up Billy Pierce, the pitcher. That's a swing and a miss. Strike 3. 1-2-3 goes the White Sox. We got the top of the order due up here in the 6th for the Yanks. Richardson, Quebec, and Maris due up. It's time for the Yankees to make some noise here in Chicago. And he walks Bobby Richardson. Not what you want to do. You don't want to walk these first two guys to be pitching to the M&M boys. Brings up Quebec now. Here's the pitch to Tony. That's a fly ball in the right field. Covington over in the gap makes the catch. One down, but here's the M&M boys. See if they can tie this game up here. Here's Roger with a chance. And that ball is hit deep in the right field. Covington going back at the track. Makes the catch. Roger kicks a little bit. Thought he had it, but just not enough. Mick's got it, he says. Here comes Mick. And that ball is deep. That ball is back. And Covington does watch it go. Mick called the shot here, folks. He told Roger, I got it. Home run, Mickey Mantle. And this game is tied up, folks. And Mixter, sure, with his 13th home run of the season. And just like that, it's 2-2. Here comes the Moose. And that ball is hit down the first base. Serves got it. Underhand toss to Billy. That'll end the inning, but the Yankees scored 2 on the Mantle home run, and we're knotted up, folks. We go to the bottom of the 6th. It is Aparicio, Fox, and Covington, the top of the order, due up here for the White Sox. See if Bill can hold them down here and give the Yanks a chance to take the lead in the 7th. Here's the pitch to Aparicio. It's lined right back to Stafford. He makes the play. 1 down. Nelly Fox is up now. Nelly's over 2, popped up and lined out. And he walks Mr. Fox. Not what you want when you got a tie ball game late here in the innings. Brings up Wes Covington. Runner on first. Yankees looking to double West off. He's not very fleet of foot. And they're not going to double him off because he's tattooing this ball, folks. And he drives that ball in the right field. And Fox is going to stop down there at third. Got second and third and only 1 out. Yanks will bring the infield in. Trying to cut the run off at the plate for Mr. Serves here. And we lose the dice. Ooh. And that ball's hit in the left field. Is it deep enough to score? Yes, it is. Fox will score on the fly ball to left. That gives the White Sox a 3-2 lead, folks. Down now. Runner on at second. Here's the pitch to Mioso. And he gets a hold of this, folks. The White Sox ain't done yet in this inning. And that's a double in the left center. And that'll score another run. And just like that, White Sox go back up by 2. It's 4-2. Mr. Smith up now. Here's the pitch. And that ball is hit down to short on a line drive. Quebec makes the play. That'll end the inning, but the White Sox scored 2 and take a 4-2 lead as we go to the 7th inning. We got Serve, Howard, and Boyer due up here for the Yanks. Yankees get the tie with the home run, and Bill can't hold it. Here comes Bob Serve. He's 0-2. He's grounded out and grounded into a double play. And that's a swing and a miss. Bob goes down on strikes. 1 down. Mr. Howard up now. And that's a swing and a miss, and Billy's pumped now with a 2-run lead. That's strikeout number 2 this inning. Here's Boyer. Can he keep this inning alive here? And he flies out the left field, and that'll end that. I'm sorry, no, he singles in the left field. Sorry about that. Looked at the wrong line there. So that's a single. Boyer keeps the inning alive. I think they're going to have to pitch hit here for Bill. Try to get something here. Who are they going to bring in here to pitch hit? Even though Pierce is the lefty, are they going to bring in Bear? I think they're going to bring in Lopez here. Let Hector take a chance here, right-handed batter. See if he can keep this going here. Here's the pitch to Hector. And that is a wild pitch. Boyer gets in the scoring position here, folks, for Lopez. Runner on at second. A 1-0 count on Hector. See if Hector can get a base hit here and drive Boyer in, folks. And that's exactly what he does. He singles in the right. Hector comes through. That wild pitch was deadly because he scores from second. And it's 4-3. Bobby Richardson up now with Lopez on at first. Here's the pitch to Bobby. And they're not done here, folks. That's a single in the right field. Lopez is going to go down the third. All of a sudden, with 2 outs, the Yankees have come alive. It's first and third now for Quebec. It's only a 1-run ball game, folks. Can Tony keep this inning going? They're out to talk to Pierce, asking, what the heck? You get 2 outs, and you're falling apart here. Here's the pitch to Tony. And that ball is lined down the third. Nice play by Smith. Looked like it was going into the outfield, but he makes the nice dive, throws over to first to get Quebec. But the Yanks do score 1, make it 4-3. See who the Yanks are going to bring in here to pitch. Art hasn't pitched in a while. I believe that's who they're going to bring in. They're going to bring in Art. Art's going to come in to pitch. Try to keep this a 1-run game. He'll be facing the bottom part of the White Sox lineup, Landis, Lore, and Billy Pierce here in the 7th. Here's the pitch to Landis. And that's a fly ball in the left field. Serves got it. 1 down. Here comes Sherman. And that's lined right back to Art like a tank. Sherman's out. Billy Pierce. Are they going to pitch hit for Billy? I think they are. Gave up that run there in the 7th. I think they're going to pitch hit for him here. See who they got on the bench here. think they're going to have old Earl Torkson, future Yankee here. Let him pitch against a team he may be traded to. Let the Yankees get a look at him. So here comes Earl in the pitch hit. And here's the pitch to Earl. And that's a swing and no, that's not a swing and a miss. That ball's hit in the left field, folks. And Serves going back for it, going back, and he makes the catch. 1, 2, 3, go to White Sox. Now let's see who's going to come in and pitch for the White Sox here in the 8th inning. You got Maris, Mantle, and then Scowen due up. Guess they're going to bring the lefty in, old lefty himself. Try to get a 2-inning save here. I'm going to keep the Blanchard and Bearer off the bench. Let's see when the last time he pitched. Old Juan hasn't pitched in a while, so he's coming in to pitch. Like I say, he'll be facing the heart of the lineup, though. Maris, Mantle, and Scowen. It'll be a test here in the 8th. Let's see if Roger can make him fail this test. Here's the pitch to Roger. And that's hit down the second. Easy play for Nelly. Over to first, 1 out. Here's Mick. He's 1 for 2 today, folks. 1 for 3, rather, with that 2-run homer. Can he tie this ball game up, folks? He called his shot the last time. And that's a swing and a miss. Mick's down on strikes. Brings up serve here. Can old Moose do something? He's 1 for 3. Grounded out. He singled and grounded to first. And he's going to try his luck down there with Nelly Fox, and that's not going to work. So 1, 2, 3 go the Yankees here in the 8th. Nice piece of pitching. We go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the top of the order due up for the White Sox. Aparicio, Fox, and Covington against Art. We need another inning out of him. Keep this game a 1-run game. And Luis gets a base hit into center field. Not what you want if you're a Yankee fan. Putting him on at first. And a close ball game. Nelly Fox, they're going to hit and run. Try to stay out of the double play here. And get Aparicio down the second. And that ball's hit down the Boyer at third. His only play with the hit and run being on is at first. So we got 1 out and a runner in scoring position for West Covington. And here's the pitch to Cove. And that's hit down the third. And he looks the runner back at second, does Boyer. Fires down the first. And that's 2 outs. It's a big out there. Keeping Luis down at second. Here's Roy Serves now. I thought he was supposed to hold, folks. I thought I put that on there. Let's try again. Hey, Robert. Let's try this again. Runner on second's going to hold, folks. There we go. And now the pitch to Roy. And that ball is hit down to short on a line drive right at Quebec. He makes the catch. And that'll end the inning. We go to the top of the ninth, folks. Yankees down by 1. Bottom part of the lineup due up serve. Howard and Boyer. Bob's 0 for 3. He's grounded out the first. He's grounded into a double play and he struck out. So to say the least, Bob's due. See what he can do here. And he hits that ball down to second base. Nelly's got it. That's 1 down here in the ninth. Here's Mr. Howard. Elston's 0 for 2. He struck out twice and grounded out the third. Again, he's due. Let's see what he can do. And he hits that ball in the right field. That's a base hit by Mr. Howard. You can't keep him down all game. So he's on it first. With 1 out. Brings up Boyer. See what Boyer can do. Runner on it first, 1 out. That's a single infield hit. And all of a sudden, the Yankees are making some noise, folks. We got first and second. And only 1 out. We'll have to have a pitch hitter here for Art. And I think we're going to bring up Yogi, even though you got a lefty out there. I think you use Yogi. He ain't bad. He hangs in there against lefties. See what Yogi hits against lefties here. Let's see here. Splits. Let's look at the splits here. Heck, he hits 353 against lefties. So like I say, heck, he hits lefties better than he does righties. So we're going to bring Yogi in here. How's it going, Don? Oh, I'm glad you are, bud. Thank you. Appreciate it. Here comes Yogi up. This is Casey's man. Runners on first and second, only 1 out. Can Yogi drive in at least a tying run here and maybe even the winning run or go-ahead run? And he pops that ball up, folks. And that's going to be out number 2 as Lure throws off the mask in foul territory and makes the play. Runners a hold. It's up to Bobby Richardson now, folks. Yankees are down to the last out. Bobby's 1 for 3 with a walk. Singled his last time up. Can he keep it up here and drive in Howard from second? Here's the pitch. And that's going to be the ball game, folks. That ball is hit right back to the mound. He fires over to first. And that's it. Yankees lose 4-3. Snaps the 4-game winning streak. Let's take a look at the box score here. Yankees 3 runs on 9 hits and no errors. They out-hit the White Sox, but where it counts, they didn't. 4 runs on 6 hits and an error. Like I say, Roger had a heck of a game. And Mick with that home run. Roger was 2 for 4. Mick was 1 for 4 with the home run. And old Clint Boyer had a good game, 2 for 4. Like I say, the White Sox, nobody had more than 1 hit. They just sprayed them at the right time there in that second inning and the 6th inning to get the 2 runs. Give them credit. Bill didn't pitch a bad game. 6 innings, 5 hits, 4 runs, walked 2, struck out 2. Art came in, did great, shut him down, only 1 hit. Give old Pierce, Billy pitched a heck of a game. 7 innings, 7 hits, 3 runs, walked one, struck out three, and gave up the home run to Mick. And old Juan comes in and gets the save. A 2-inning save, gives up 2 hits and struck out one. Yeah, let's do some fast play here in the American League. Got the Baltimore Orioles traveling up to Boston to take on the Red Sox. And the Orioles win a close one. 3 runs on 6 hits and 3 errors. And they still able to win with the 3 errors. Boston only 2 runs on 6 hits and no errors. You got the battle here for second place. You got the LA Angels traveling to Cleveland to take on the Indians. See what happens here. And the Tribe win a close one. A lot of close ball games, folks. 1-run games so far here in the American League. The Angels 2 runs on 7 hits and 3 errors, but the Tribe winning on 3 runs, 11 hits and 2 errors. Matter of fact, we got a double hitter here today. See if the Angels can bounce back and split this. This is Diamond, Digital Diamond, Bob. Yeah, and I'm using Appa card and dice. Sure, this is a wild one. 6 runs on 12 hits and an error. Indians only 1 run on 7 hits, so they do get the split. Sandwich drives in 6 runs for the Angels. Sure, I drove in every stinking run. Man, a one-man machine here. He beat the Indians all by himself. Let's take a look here at the box score. 2 home runs. A 2-run home run and a grand salami. Sure. And the 5th, and that's all she wrote. Damn. 2 bad pitches and you get freaking beat 6-1. Ain't that crazy? Other than that, he pitched a pretty damn decent game. Now we'll travel to Detroit. They got a double hitter here with the Twins. See what happens here in the first game of 2. Do you have Digital Diamond, Bob? And the Twins win the game. Shut out the Tigers. The mighty Tiger lineup. That ain't easy to do. 3 runs on 6 hits and an error. The Tigers, no runs on 4 hits and no errors. Game number 2 here between the Twins and the Tigers. See if the Tigers can get a split. He's not able to pitch here. Bob Bruce is inactive. We'll have to go back here and make him active. Give me 1 second here. And oh, you don't have it? I love it. I love using this to keep track of the stats and then let this replay the other games that I'm not doing. Okay, let's go to Detroit. Go and look at who's not active. There's Bruce. Make him active here. Go back. Well, wait a second. Let's see if we should make anybody else. Wrong one. Wrong screen, Dwayne. Wrong screen. Don't want the standings. Let me go back here. See how many active players does Detroit have? Yeah, I love it, Bob. Like I say, it does a Good job. It's pretty simple to manually put in results. Every now and then it gets a little complicated with stuff that doesn't happen all the time. But other than that, it's pretty simple. And you get used to it. He's got a cheat sheet for the commands. See how many people they got active here on the roster. They got 27. They got way too many people active. How many pitchers they got active? Got 10 pitchers active. See who they got here active on. Victor Wirtz don't need to be active. He's only played in 8 games, 6 at bats. Let's see if he's already done that. He's played in 2 games. Let's see here. Yeah, I'd definitely say make him inactive. That should take him down to 25, I think. Let's look now. Put the pitchers back in there. Yeah, it's 25. Do that. Do that. Yeah, exactly, Bob. Like I say, I think you'll enjoy it. Now let's play the second game here. Bruce should be allowed to pitch. Let's see if Bruce pitching pans out. And didn't pitch a bad game, but the Twins sweep the Tigers. Twins 4 runs on 7 hits and an error. The Tigers 3 runs on 5 hits and no errors. And here's the last game in the American League. You got the Athletics, Kansas City, traveling to the capital to take on the Senators here in D.C. All righty. And the Athletics lose here. 3 runs on 13 hits and 3 errors, and the Senators 7 runs on 11 hits and an error. Let's take a look at the standings now after June 4th in the American League. The Yankees lead the Indians by 2 games after the Indians and the Angels split. That doubleheader. The Angels are 2.5 games back. Orioles are 3 games back. The Tigers are 4.5 games back. Twins are 5. The White Sox are 8.5, and the Red Sox are 9.5. The Senators are now 14 games back, and the Lonely Athletics are 16 games back. That's wow. It's looking in the American League. Like I say earlier this afternoon, the Braves won against the Cardinals and took over first place as the Reds lost a doubleheader, got swept by the Cubbies. So the Braves took over first place in the National League, folks. I want to thank Bob for stopping in, Tim and Dan, and who else stopped in here? Yeah, Tim and Dan and Bob for stopping by. Oh, it's on a Google Drive, Bob. Um, it's pretty easy. You make a subfolder and you drop the from the Google Drive 1961 pictures, you drop them in a subfolder. And here, let me show you how easy it is. I won't do the whole thing, but you literally go here where it says library options, and right there where it says player picture options, you click on that and see where it says player subfolder 1961. I got a folder on my C drive that has the 1961 players, and all you do is hit the OK button, and it's as easy as that. Oh, you're welcome, Tim. Yeah, like I say, this thing's pretty smooth. If you get it, Bob, you just let me know. I can send you the link to that Google Drive, and we can even get on SteamYard here. We can work our way through it, and I'll help you out. That ain't a problem. Even if we don't go live doing it, we can just use SteamYard. Sorry about that. I got a message, guys. Yeah, like I say, just let me know, Bob. I'll help you out. What time is it here? 10 o'clock. I don't know if I'll be back on or not, Bob. I'd like to get some racing in and get some boxing in, but maybe we'll wait until tomorrow to do something like that. Like I say, I want to thank Bob and Tim and Don for stopping by. Hit that like button and leave some comments on your way out of here, Chicago. Until next time, y'all take care.